Alright, guys. Welcome back to another Nova video. Now, this is, hopefully, if everything works out right, going to be a special weekend episode. Now, not not very special, just generally I post during the week and not the weekend, so I'm shooting for this one to come out on Saturday. Let's hope Saturday, 1 p.m. But, let's just get into it. So, there's been some big leaks on Nova. Now, I got a couple shout-outs before anything. Let's see, Bloodspeth on YouTube. Thanks for, he got in contact with Sia. That's who, that's what this video is about, partly at least. Sia was the old, 15-year-old co-host for the podcast that Nova was trying to make. So, there's screenshots that are coming out about that, thanks to Bloodspeth. Who else do I have to shout out? Kelsey on Twitter or X or whatever it is. Novine Leaks, I'll throw that in there. Chin Universe is a big one. He got like basically the second half of this video. So yeah, shout out to all of those great fellas. Shout out to Kiwi and Smokey for talking more about this and getting me more hip to the whole situation too. But with all that being said, let's get straight into it. So these first three screenshots are screenshots of messages. All of three of these come from Bloodspeth. He did I don't know if it was an interview necessarily or what. Basically, he got in contact with the girl named Sia, which was a 15-year-old girl at the time that the original stuff happened. So, for those of you that don't know, Nova Online, he was originally talking to this girl Sia, because he was going to be starting a podcast, basically to try and compete with Kiwi and Smokey on Too High for Stupid. Now, his podcast was called Kiwi Core, which is absolutely insane when you think about it. But yeah, so that the Sia girl used to be his podcast co-host, and then I think she had taken over his Instagram account. He didn't have control of it, she did, supposedly. And from what I know, she was posting a whole bunch of racist, alt-right movement, crazy stuff that Nova would be deadly against. And she was posting that all over his account, pretending that it was coming straight from him. So yeah, that's really the last we heard of Sia. He said that he cut her off, she was a troll, he was never talking to her again, all this and that. Well, these screenshots, I mean, you can see the date on them. It's 2025. This shit's recent as fuck. I mean, pretty recent. He said he was done talking to this lady. But let's get into it. So, I fucking hate Smokey. Who? The liar who keeps making videos on me. Nova, stop calling me. I'm in class right now. I need to vent. I understand that, but I'm in class. Go take a nap or something, since that usually calms you down. I can't find my pathy. I need that one to sleep with. So, I thought this one was kind of crazy, just because, well, the reality of it at all. He said he's done talking to this woman. I can't even, literally not a woman, a girl. Not even a woman yet. The 15, 16-year-old girl that he's talking to. I'll never talk to her again. She's a troll. I'll never talk to her again. Dude, you got caught talking to her this year. A couple months ago. Dude, what? Absolutely crazy stuff. Now, it's also crazy, he's bothering her during class. She's like, I'm in class right now. She's probably in her goddamn, freshman year, whatever it is, 8th grade class, and he won't stop calling her on Discord because he wants to vent about the new Smokey video that came out on him, or whatever the hell it was. I can't believe this. Now, a lot of people are really mad at Nova about this stuff. Now, it's one thing getting caught in a server with minors or whatever, but this one is literally grooming, and we'll get into more of it in this next screenshot. But yeah, so it's only getting worse from here. Let's see the next one. So this one here, kind of a shorter one, but it's not lacking in any way at all. So let's see it. You look really pretty in your Instagram photos. Thank you, that's very nice of you. Not a predator, by the way. What? Dude, he's literally not a predator, by the way. He knows this girl's 15. How long ago did the first incident happen when it was found out that she was 15? That was probably at least 6 months before this this has happened, or maybe before this came out. I don't know. Really, the thing is, he knew long before this that she was a minor, literally 15 or 16 years old. Long before this. So the fact that he can even, like, the fact he's even saying this at all is just absolutely insane. You look really pretty in your Instagram photo. He is calling a 15 or 16-year-old girl pretty on her Instagram photos. He knows exactly what he's doing. He like can't help himself. It's like, I don't know what it's like how they call alcoholism a sickness. Dude, he's got a sickness in his brain, and it's called being a creep, being a PDF pedophoric, whatever you call it. But yeah, so I got one more screenshot from this whole Sia thing, and then we'll move on to some of the Uncle Drew drama. I haven't even mentioned it yet, but there's been some Uncle Drew drama that we'll get into. So let's see this next Sia screenshot. Alright, here's the third one. I made you a Roblox account. There's some Roblox on it. You didn't have to do that. I could have made my own. Get on the game Twilight Daycare. Can we play the game Doors instead? It's really fun. We can play that later. Let's play Twilight Daycare. So he's, I don't know what else you call this but grooming. He's found a 15-year-old girl that he has made a Roblox account for and spent money, real life money, on Robux so that she can, I don't know, be persuaded to play the game with him or something. It's like, this is textbook grooming, textbook, being a creep. I don't even know. And not to mention, the game he wants to play is a daycare game. You seen it? There was a picture of it in the last screenshot, if y'all paid any attention. That he's wanting to play these baby daycare games on Roblox. Like, I don't even know what to say about all this. It's really just, he's a despicable person, a really horrible person, and it could have been all fun and games in the past, but nah, he's getting worse and worse. And I seen, just actually right before I was recording this, watching day 5, Thursday of Novine week. Of course, this all comes out on Novine week. Like, what the hell? But they were just saying, like, they would not be surprised whatsoever if Nova went to jail or went to prison for things that he's going to do in the future. If these are the things he's doing actively, like currently right now, what is he going to do in the future? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm getting a little riled up here. I don't like really doing that. I like to have a chill, laid back thing, and whatever. Let's move on. We've got a bit to talk about Uncle Drew. Now, I don't know who exactly got these, or like who was texting him basically, but Kelsey over on X or Twitter or whatever leaked these. So let's take a look at these Uncle Drew screenshots where he talks a bit more about Gabe, the family, and everything else. So let's see it. Alright, buckle up, fellas, because this is going to be a long one. I'm doing the Uncle Drew voice for the whole time, so let's see how this goes. Thank you for the pics and info. You need to report this to the sheriff. I did. It's a long automated process, but there's an officer or detective that contacted me as they will go to this house. Please post this number and encourage others to do the same. I do not use social media, and my info is nothing. I would appreciate it if you people would direct your calls wherever they need to go. Leave your messages for Officer Jesse at the county sheriff. Thank you so much for your information. I'll definitely share this information as much as I can. Hope Gabe can learn his lesson. He's 21 on the 8th. I'm 18 months in the hospital, so he knows I can't come slap the crap out of him. So please call this officer. Yeah, so this is only the first one. There's about 4 of them. There's 3 more that we got. So, this one, I believe every second of it, actually. I don't know why I said I can't believe. Uncle Drew's reporting his own nephew. He's really trying to get him taken down. When Uncle Drew said that he would put a pew in anybody's head, in anybody that was being a creep, being a being a Nova online, he really meant it. He's doing everything he can. So yeah, let's move on to this next one. They only get better, so let's better and longer. So let's get it. Most of this I had no knowledge of, and if my brother were alive, he would have been on top of this and made his life miserable. Carrie is a I don't see it so it doesn't happen type. My respect for her is less than zero. She's not answering my calls or messages, so again, she don't see it. A useless parent, she also lives on the internet. So good luck. Oh wow, I had no clue she was like that. That is very disappointing. Honestly, Gabe also would bash you on his TikTok, saying you were a bad uncle and this and that, but all I see is you trying to keep him in line. I know you're not on social media, but if you were, you would see that we appreciate you so much for trying to get Nova off the internet. These past few weeks for him have actually been a mess. He keeps getting exposed and doing very stupid shit, lol. If anything else comes out about him in these next few days, like screenshots or conversations, I would be more than happy to keep you updated, only if you'd like to see them. So these are things I like to see, first of all, just because they are it's given information, more information about everything in Nova's life. So people in the past have said things like even in my comment section, my own comment sections, people are saying, oh, poor Nova's mom is so sweet. And I've probably said things like that in the past too. Now, this coming from Uncle Drew, the person that everyone here respects, not me, the channel, the actual Uncle Drew, he's saying that his mom, whose name is Carrie, that's brand new information for me at least, saying that his mom lives on the internet too and is basically a useless parent. Now, the child is Nova. Nova is the child, so I can only, of course, that it all is coming into line, making sense. So yeah, if anything, I believe this over anything else. And I also do want to add one more thing. So this the number's blocked out here, but the number has already been leaked. It's Uncle Drew's actual number. So this is real. All of these are confirmed to be legit actual things. So I just wanted to mention that. So yeah. The officer may want you to send him the photos. I've spent days and vacations and concerts, car shows, monster truck shows. I've even taught him basic survival skills. You name it, everything my brother wasn't into. So no, I and my mom before she passed went out of our way to reach him, show him, raise him. So I guess I'm the bad uncle for trying. But no matter what the TikTok tells him, who he is, who he can be, and it's all okay. Personally, I'd give him a good old-fashioned trip out behind the garage and bust his ass until he never wanted to see a computer or phone again. We tried, but when you have irresponsible parents undoing everything positive and by not backing us up, I said it before, we were fighting a losing battle by not being backed up in our efforts, and now there's nothing I can do to prevent or stop any of this. I told the officer I'm the only one that he had a healthy respect for. He learned the hard way when he said I won't do anything just before he hit the floor, and I offered him the ability to get up and challenge me again. I hate being pushed to prove myself, but just because I'm a peaceful man don't mean I'm one you can push around and threaten me, dare me, so it's my lack of being able to do anything that lets him act an ass, and I warned him, keep it up, or for the first time someone tells me what he's doing and pulling. As always, I'm a man of my word. I've made a call and turned him into, and I encourage everyone to do the same. If I had my leg and my injuries healed up, I'd show up, let myself in, pop him in the head, and wait for enforcement, and we would pull up his stuff and watch it together and let them do what they can. So please, keep passing that number and make the calls. So there it is for all the screenshots on Uncle Drew and Sia and everything else. Now, really, I just can't believe that this shit's going on. Like, I love that all this stuff is coming out. You know what I mean? Just because it's Nova's really, he's being brought down. We're bringing him down actively. The more videos that come out, the more screenshots that come out, the more people that cover it, the more people are going to know that this man is a predator. And it needs to be like, you know, Jared Fogle or whatever, where you see his face and you instantly think, or no, not even just think, no, that he's a predator. Now, I'll get cut off at some point, so be aware for that. But I want to mention, Uncle Drew, he said that he has been in a fight with Nova, been in like a scrap or a scuffle or something. He made him hit the floor. He dropped him to the floor. So that, I mean, that's probably the main reason that Nova don't like him. But Uncle Drew has tried so hard, and there it was. But yeah, Uncle Drew's done so much, tried so hard, and yet Nova's still turned out like this. And from Uncle Drew's perspective, he's saying that it's basically a result of his parents, or his mom, basically, not trying at all, not trying to help, basically going against that by being less than a good mother. So, you know, I believe everything that Uncle Drew has ever said in any of these leaks. I think Uncle Drew's a really down to reality type of person from everything I can tell. Now that might be a little biased, because you could say that I am Uncle Drew, but in all reality, Nova's a pretty terrible person. And then these leaks coming out, it's everything. Every time something else comes out, it makes it so much worse, and it's making me realize that, like, sometimes I think this is funny and I like laughing at Nova, but he really is a bad person. This is like the same thing as, like, you know, you might laugh at Christian, but then think about what he did to his mom, and then you stop laughing instantly. You're like, what the actual fuck? Like, what? So that's the point that Nova's getting for me. But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know about this and get it out there to the public. You know, since it's Novine week and everything, I don't know if Saturday's the end of Novine week or how that works. Whatever. But yeah, hopefully this video will be out Friday or Saturday, in all cases. And I'm still dealing with the technical difficulties, but they're peeling back a little bit. They're going back for the sake of this video, I guess. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good one, a good night, a good day, whatever's going on for you. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
There was not. Oh shit, fuck.